Good morning. Oh my God, so good. So today is the first day of October, the beginning of the fall, the change in the leaves, the change in the weather. And what I want to talk about is the change in the rules. And I feel as though we each have our own rule book that guides us. On the good side, on the positive side, it's the discipline that gets us through, that helps us proceed. On the flip side is the fact that rules sometimes limit us, that they confine us, that they hold us back. And I think you're always balancing the rules of the benefits of the rules and the negatives of the rules. And I think that during the new season, it's always a good time to kind of like reset your rule book. So let me give you some examples. I'm going to use food since that's a universal thing that we all kind of know. Is in the summer, I have rules about my eating so that at the end of the summer, like now, I won't have an extra 10 pounds on me because the day is so long that you could just eat straight all day long, since I eat all day long. And since you have so many more hours in the summer, it could be a weight gaining experience. So I set limits and I set rules that work for me. And some of my rules for the summer are that after 9 p.m., I limit my calories and carbs. I can eat protein, but I try not to just eat unlimited carbs because that's how I gain weight. That's my rule. Now it's the fall and the day is getting shorter, and I need to set new rules so that it's exciting and fun for me also in the fall. Like everything changes now, the leaves, the colors, the smells, the taste. And you have to make sure, for me, that at the beginning of the season, at the beginning of the month, whatever you do, for me, being the very goal-oriented to-do person, I need to set rules and parameters for this season. And now I feel as though it's the orange time. It's more than the fact that the pumpkins are orange. It's also the fact that I need to make sure that I set goals and rules and disciplines for myself that are going to really make me excited about this time of year. Now that the summer is done, and sometimes I feel like, oh my God, the summer's done, back to reality, like the day is getting shorter, and I only look at the downside of it. But that good side of it, the happy side of it, is that the beauty of the fall, the little crisper weather, the fact that you're not sweating as much, the fact that you could go apple picking and that there's like 30 varieties of apples available for you, each with their own different flavor, each with their own different specificity. So what I'd love to suggest today is maybe it's time to like make a little bit of a rule book for this month. Not to limit yourself, but to almost discipline yourself and almost to become aware of what this part of the season offers for you. Like maybe it is to like decide that you're going to take some pictures of the changing leaves. As you know, I'm still continuing my hallmarks, sending myself hallmarks, and it's kind of exciting now. In the store, there's all these cards about the fall, happy Halloween, all these different things. Yesterday I was in a restaurant and the kids were deciding what Halloween costume they wanted to wear. And that part of my life doesn't really apply. I don't get dressed up for Halloween anymore. My kids are grown. But the excitement of the season, and that's what this is really about now. What is the excitement for you of this season? Is it baking an apple pie? Is it going apple picking? Is it starting a new project? Is it moving indoors? Is it moving your plants indoors, growing indoor plants? Like, what is it for you? I'd love if you would share with me what your excitement is in the fall. I remember my excitement of going back to school all the time was buying a new clean notebook and new school supplies. And yesterday I bought myself some new notebooks just because it really makes me excited, because I plan to journal a lot right now. But this is the fall, a new season, a new reason, a new everything to get excited again about life. And I actually bought myself a new flavor coffee. I don't know, it's called espresso and it comes with foam. It's so delicious. I think that changing little things in your life, changing a few things, moving things around, stirring things up. You know, many of you know me, know I move the furniture around a lot. I move the furniture on a regular basis. I don't want air getting stale in my house. I don't want anything getting stale in my house, so I move things around. So now this is a time to really just be a little bit reflective. This morning I was having a conversation with a friend from London, and we were talking about the fact that we live in such a fast-paced world that emotionally you have no time to process. And I feel like that's the same with the seasons, is we need to process the fact that we're in a new season and get into it now before it's done. Like the summer just ended so quickly. We need to get into this season now, prepare for this season, get excited about the season, and then get ready for it. Because if you spend a little time preparing and processing, you create better memories. You create an awareness of what's going on around, rather than life just speedily ahead, going ahead of you. So enjoy the beginning of this month. Enjoy the changing of the leaves. And thank you so much for joining me for coffee time. I'll see you soon. Bye.